Me a ghost story that sounds completely unbelievable but is entirely true. I'll go.
Okay, so I keep seeing this trend and I feel like it's my time to shine. So, growing up, my parents would always tell us that when my mom was pregnant with me, they live in this apartment and she would always hear baby rattles, right? And then, like, whenever she had me, they never heard it again. So, like, all the time, my mom would always hear baby rattles. My dad worked the night shift because he was a CEO at the time. So, like, he worked the night shift and my mom would stay up waiting for him. So, every single time she would wake up, she would hear like baby rattles just rattling all the time. And so she would tell my dad about it. He'd be like, "You're tripping." And then one day he heard it. And so they asked the landlord what happened. They found out that a baby drowned in that apartment. And that's not even the worst part. Like, growing up, we lived right next to a cemetery. Like, it was like a house, like the cemetery, the road, a house, our house. Like, and there's also the lady in the white. So the story of the lady in white towel, we lived in this place called Greenfield Drive. And it was like this super pretty, like, this perfect little quintessential family home, right? And so it was like the cemetery, the main street, and then one house, and then our house. So our house was like a house away from the cemetery. And one night, my mom was waiting up for my dad. Like I said, she would wait up all the time because he worked the night shift. And so my mom was waiting for my dad, and she hears this lady screaming, like screaming Bloody Mary from the street. So she's looking at the window and she sees the lady wrapped in like a towel, looking like she got out of the shower, and she was screaming for help, banging on the door. So across the street from us was a lady named Sandy. She's babysitter. She had like a million dogs, and so my mom was calling. Like at the time, it was like one of those phones that was like stretchy, attached to the wall like a landline. So she's calling Sandy, letting her know like, "Hey, open your door. Somebody needs help." Blah 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 blah. But then when my mom went back to the window to see Sandy, she was standing on her front like yard, just like no one's here. And just like the night, I remember like some of my worst nightmares came from the house. It was like built like a little circle, so like it was just so much. Oh, it was just a lot. But yes, that place is super haunted. It's New England, and yeah, it's super haunted.